Ladies and gentlemen, especially the gentlemen, today we got SETSUKA, and let me just say, she looks like a snack, okay? She's caked up like crazy. Now, enough about weird stuff, enough about gooning. Let's take a look at SETSUKA as a character, though. Now, we've seen the preview, we've already reacted to it and such. Is she that good? We'll check out, like, what build I have for her. This is the idea I have so far. Let me know what you think, though. In any case, let me, like, put my face in the middle here. And, yeah, you can also just... I gotta put my face in the middle, but in the bottom middle, so we can, like, still enjoy the scene, because she's beautiful. Okay, anyways, so she's a HP-based character. Now, if you take a look at S3, with less max health on the enemy, you actually ignore FS on the S3. That is huge. That's why, in my opinion, SETSUKA, if you can, you want to hit 30k HP. Very hard to do, but if you can, go for it, right? I'm trying to go for it. 27k is not that bad. And I do have attack as well, 2000. It's not really nothing, but mainly it's because of the Demon Blade Unleash effect of increasing attack by 200%. 200%. And since I got 2000 attack, I assume because 100% attack means you double it. 200 means you should double it once more. At least I think that's how the math works. But yeah, having 2000 attack means you can flip it twice. That's like 6000 attack. I could be totally wrong. I don't know how exactly the calculation works, but if it is that way, her attack should be sky high with high attack, with high HP as well, and high crit damage with crit. Her S1 will hurt a lot. Her freaking Blade Art Bewitching Blossom will hurt a lot as well. So with that said, let's just jump right in to some arena and we'll showcase her, see what she's all about. All right, and I've already prepared for you a team, something like this. Now, first of all, this character, Lady of the Scales, stupidly annoying. Okay, and I want to test this idea out. Usually, if a character has immortality and you pair it with Lady of the Scales, it works as a really long stall. It's very annoying. I want to see how it works. And plus, with SETSUKA, you want characters that can evade. She does provide evasion for the rest of your team, but hey, I'm going to use the Fire Flange, still a really strong character, and I'm guaranteed to evade. If I'm evading, I'm going to counterattack with SETSUKA. Enough yapping, let's just jump right in. I cannot wait to see her damage output, how she works, everything of the sort. Let's just check it out. All right, they have really good, what's the word? Protection as well with Aureus. Yeah, with FCC as well. So, anyways, though, here comes freaking you. You're gonna attack Lady of the Scales first, but damage sharing, we're definitely going to be alive. We counterattack as well and heal a little bit, which is fire. Now we got Fire Flat. Now, I'm surprised they're not, well, it's AI, so they're definitely not gonna hit whoever that I prefer them to. But they went for SETSUKA. We have 50% evasion based on SETSUKA's passive and SETSUKA's artifact. So it's a total of 50, I'm pretty sure. That means, yeah, we are evading half of the time. So we evaded just then. I just didn't feel any damage output, right? We're still pretty healthy. And now, with Lady of the Scales, I think, I'm not sure if I want to do this yet. And I guess we could. Yeah, let's go for that. We'll go for the D-Spell. This will take damage off of SETSUKA again. It's not really that good, but we have the immortality for a turn at least with SETSUKA later, right? I just realized as well, we didn't counter even after evading, didn't we? It's because I need my ally to evade. I see, but here comes the counter. We heal for 2000 HP. Okay, cool. And this time, didn't evade once, but hey, Fire Flange's evading, so we should counter. There's the counter. Can we activate? Lethal Whispers. We do it again. Bad. Double counter right there. Pretty fire. Here comes Fire Flange. We're gonna evade again. 100%. So let's check the evasion out. Bam. Oh. Where's your counter, though? Hold on. I gotta read this real quick. When an ally able to counter evades, counter attacks. Is it only once per turn? I thought my Fire Flange... Oh, wait. Fire Flange... The enemy Fire Flange AoE cannot be countered. Okay, now I understand. Got you. All right, in any case, we are kind of losing this hardcore, no? Sheesh. Our fighting spirit is racking up way too slow. This is why I realized so far about SETSUKA. Yeah, that is an issue, huh? But regardless, we should be still relatively fine. We're gonna go for... We're gonna go for the FCC to start, I guess. But this does not look good at all. But we'll check out the damage and such if we can. I don't think we have enough to get the Fighting Spirit, though. So putting her at the front does not seem to be the smartest play. Which I'm pretty sure most of y'all would not have done this. But hey, it do be what it do be. I've already done it. So let me think, though. Is there a way we could like make this work out? Let me really think. We'll just go all in on FCC. This might not be the perfect showcase, but you know, I just wanted to test. The next game will test something more normal, right? This will almost kill you with offering, especially. This will go, we're still alive thanks to freaking the immortality. So that's pretty nice. Now, anyone that evades will be pretty good right now. I did evade right there. So boom, counter again. I killed one already. I can feel it. It's annoying. She's so annoying, right? The fighting spirit's racking up really slow though. It's something that I have to consider. But anyways, let me think about this. If I soul burn, I cannot dual attack. So I think I'll just not soul burn. We'll touch you once. This will dual attack with my fire flam. We're gonna one-shot it just like that. Now we have the S3. This is my first turn with SETSUKA. I can gain 30 fighting spirit from this, which I guess is good, but putting this on doesn't really work too much though. Because, you know, they're gonna cleanse anyway, at least with the freaking AU Fiend. Would she? I don't think so. I'm gonna go for it. Now, I have more HP than the AU Fiend. I'm gonna land Bagale. I'm gonna land the decreased hit chance. So this will guarantee miss on SETSUKA. And I'm still alive. The amount of stress SETSUKA has. But I'm still alive. Missed again. Because of the passive. Oh my god. She's so annoying. Can I get it? I think I actually get the freaking passive Demon Blade Unleash whatever skill off. I'm gonna call it her all. I think I can get the SETSUKA all off. Even with this, which is pretty crazy if you think about it. Maybe not though. I think she dies here, no? I don't know. Let me think though. What do we do here? I guess we'll go for this. This will kill the AU Fiend. Boom. Holy sack, obviously. And this, I think, kills the AU Fiend. 100%, right? Boom. Done. Don't kill. Please don't kill. Please don't kill. Okay, you didn't kill. Now, I just need someone to evade. You should. Evade. Counter. Don't hit yet. Okay, there we go. There we go. Full fighting spirit. Lick the balls. And now we're going to slash him down. Check this damage out. Oh, I was hoping I didn't I didn't miss the hit, but yo, 21k on a single ML Para. Wait a second. This is pretty good, no? God damn, that's annoying. Her survivability is better than I thought. Holy shit, she survived way too long for her own good, honestly. Wow. I put her at the front with all the damage sharing even, and she still survived. Like, she's sustaining pretty well as well. I'm sustaining related to scales. She heals with Crystal as well. And SETSUKA's S1 actually replenishes HP per hit. You trigger the artifact, you hit it twice, you actually heal for like 5 to 6, maybe even 7k HP. And she can evade really well after using S3 that ignores ER. That is really annoying. I think no matter what happens, it's just going to be annoying. Okay, that is very interesting. Let's fight something more annoying though. Something like this. This is probably the new meta. You're just going to use Lady the Scales with like whichever stuff that's annoying. This is very annoying, I'll say. And yeah, let's see what happens to this. I'm not certain if there is a shot I'm winning this. But yeah, I don't think so, man. That's a Renat right there. It's so hard to beat these sort of teams, honestly. I would love to cleave, but in a cleave team, SETSUKA is really not that important. Like, it's not as if SETSUKA is good in cleaving. So, you know what? Let's play something more normal. We're gonna go for the Crow setup. Let's try something like this, shall we? This is not good at all. But I think there's a good chance this will work out fine. Let's just try it, you know? For the sake of trying, let's just go for it. We have our full cleanser. Like, I've got ER set up on my Lady of the Scales. I got ER on my Aria. We're gonna resist everything the ML Shurun throw at me, hopefully. And we have Crow to sustain. I'm hoping we can live enough. Crow needs to one-shot the gosh damn Bossarunka. I don't think he can, but I hope that he can. Here comes the Shurun. We have ER on everybody except for SETSUKA. And thank God I didn't get stripped, but you still landed on everyone. That's insane. But well, we did evade with Crow though. That is just pure luck. If Crow did not evade, I probably would have died there. Wow, that is very lucky. But you know what? We'll take those. Okay, so counter from SETSUKA did decent, you know, damage for sure. Now we got Lady of the Scales. I think I'll go for this. SETSUKA with Lady of the Scales' buff as well. That's going to do extra damage to 2,000 extra damage. If you proc the counter twice, that's actually good damage. So I think that's a considerable combo to try out. But anyways, Lady of the Scales on there, and they're going to get the healing as well. Renat's going to like just continually outpace me. It's very annoying. Now we got Crow. We can hopefully one-shot that goddamn Arunka. But yeah, we did evade with Crow already thanks to SETSUKA, so this is really annoying already. I can see it happen. But here comes Arunka. You are still alive because, yep, This is a fair character, 100%. Everyone likes her, right? So here comes the Holy Sack. No one's evading though. I do notice this. If you're not evading at all, you're really not doing too much, right? You have to have a team that can evade consistently with SETSUKA. Otherwise, you're hoping for the 30% on her passive, which works, but it's not that consistent, obviously. Here comes Arya though. Can I kill her? Yeah, probably not. We need one more turn, but any... you still stunned me. That's insane. Okay, we do have this. Ooh. I have more HP on SETSUKA compared to the Arunka. I can actually de-spell Arunka if I want to. But I think I'll go for the S1. She's almost dead anyway. I might as well kill. Right? I think I'm gonna go for the kill. This should kill. There we go. Good kill. 2k damage. I mean, it's on an Arunka. Obviously, it's not gonna do 80 damage. And yeah, from here, I think we just win no matter what. There's the miss again. Counter right there. Can you trigger? Oh, you didn't trigger. But yo, 8k damage right there on that Renak. So if I triggered a freaking artifact, he would have absolutely died there. Now we have this. I'm not sure if fear can trigger Sharoon, but we'll find out if I land a fear. Bam. I did land a fear and it doesn't. Oh, it does trigger Sharoon. Never mind. Well, it doesn't matter too much though. There's no way you can win from here, I don't think. Even if we're not procs, I could miss as well. Like she could miss here based on the passive. If it is, that's stupid crazy. Yep, did not happen though. Unlucky. But hey, it's okay. I think there's nothing you can really do from this point. We landed another fear that actually does not trigger her. That's so funny. All right, here comes you. We are chilling still. It is still scary because Renak is broken. Miss? Great. Counter. Proc it. Can you proc it? You still don't proc it. Damn, SETSUKA just doesn't proc, huh? That freaking artifact. That's so annoying. But yeah, here comes Cascade Sharoon S3. I don't like that at all. Oh, but I missed though. Miss on the freaking Arya. That's nice. Okay, that's actually very nice. Now we have this again. We can push ourselves up, get a heal as well. Right? Does this heal? I forgot actually. I don't think this heals. Never mind. But I get a push up, which is already very nice. So boom. Cleanse and push up. Dude, she's so good. Lady of the Scales genuinely so good. Now we got SETSUKA. I'm gonna sober. I'm actually gonna sober and kill off the Renak because I can. So landed a dual attack. Why not? I'm full HP right now. I mean, at this point, you just die, right? I think you just die. This is a one-shot Sharoon. Dude, Arya with Lady of the Scales is so good. And you have your pair of SETSUKA in there. You could miss sometimes. I don't like fighting that. I don't like it. I hope I don't get to fight this. I hope I'm using this one. Well, I'm not even able to use SETSUKA's ult, though, right? The ult damage. I can't even see it, but that damage seems pretty high. If you are in a stall fest in RTA and you get to SETSUKA's ult, I think you usually just kill. But yeah, can I do it? I get 30. Yeah, I only get 30. So I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna hope that I can. But I need 10 more for the max fighting spirit, right? So here I think freaking Arya just kills. Nothing much we can do. And there you have it. We didn't get to see the ult from SETSUKA. I will say, SETSUKA's ult takes a while, which is fair. That's absolutely fair. Unless you play like with evasion characters, which is what we're going to test later. Let's try it out with the evasion cringe gag. Yeah. Everyone evades and let's see how fast you can get to fighting spirit. But I will say, given how like important fighting spirit gain is for her, you want to avoid Elvira, obviously. You want to avoid Sea Phantom Politics as well. Those are characters that can like stop fighting spirit. You don't want to fight them. And yeah, I suppose that's all. So let's try fighting something like this now. This is still like older. It's an older defense. It's just Harseti plus Arunka. Very annoying. Let's try fighting this. Not sure how this will go. And let's try fighting it with like full evasion squad. You know what I'm saying? Now my Aram is not ready. So I don't know. This doesn't look too good so far. I need evasion. That is the issue, right? So if I need evasion, I'm going to have to put Arya at the front. If I want Lady of the Scales in this team. But Lady of the Scales is just so good. I feel like I want to like put her in front. So you know what? Let's try something like this. I'm not sure it's going to work at all. It probably won't. I won't lie. I probably won't. I cannot go Lady of the Scales. I cannot. So let's try to do something more normal. Y'all have the Young Senya setup, right? So let's try Young Senya plus more Telex. I don't know if I could win from this, but we have an evasion in Fire Flan. And I need Fire Flan as a source of damage against this team at least, in my opinion. So I'm gonna have to test it like this, right? Let's just try this out. I would love to go full evasion, but against Harseti, you can't really, because she can still land a Bubble Magic Maker, and you just die. Let's try something like this. Harseti goes first, obviously. We have Fighting Spirit with Young Senya and SETSUKA. Dude, Sea Phantom stocks is going up. I swear to God. But anyways, They did stun Setsuka, so Setsuka cannot counter, right? Based on the stun, and it's injury as well. That is so bad for Setsuka. So I would say, yeah, now we see more of the counters to Setsuka. She's weak against control, in my opinion. That's like non-contact, especially. And more importantly as well, she will be weak against injury. 100%. She's so bad against injury, in my opinion. But yeah, we'll see. I still have more HP, I think, compared to Arunka. So what I will do is this. I'll go click S3. Arunka will outspeed. And Setsuka can strip Arunka just like that. I think that's actually a good strat. So boom. I'm hoping this Arunka has lower HP. It's 23k. I think I have more HP on my Setsuka. I can just strip the defense buff off of Boss Arunka. That is actually big. But you went for Setsuka though. Can we stop doing that, please? Now, let's think. I guess I can't really do much else rather than S3, huh? Yeah, I guess I will go for the S3 then. Setsuka should have more HP. I'm hoping. Let's see. We're gonna push up right here. Bam, got him. Now we got Setsuka, 25k. I have more HP than the Arunka, so I can go ahead and do this. Yeah? And I have lower HP than the FCC. But I still landed anyway. I thought I would not land it on FCC so that I could, like, you know, prevent the freaking hit chance from being transported to me. But, I mean, it's still fine. We're still chilling. But no defense buff anymore on Arunka. That is very helpful. Let's go for just a simple S1. Boom. Without defense buff, you're still so bulky. You're definitely missing on Setsuka, which is nice. And yeah, I just realized I just put Mortelix with a Setsuka on my team. That does not work. But I really need a Mortelix though for this, I think. I wanted this to work, right? So it is what it is. Setsuka can't counter right now. That is so stupid. Alright, yep. We should still be okay. Let's get a dual attack in there. Boom. That should be dead. Done. Alright, we're winning this, obviously. But Setsuka, again, not doing too much outside of providing evasion, which is still good. I've evaded with, like, multiple characters already, right? Firefly, obviously, but I've evaded with Young Senya, with Mortelix as well. It is overall very annoying for the enemy, 100%. And I don't mind that at all, obviously. Now then, you have Heart City. I want you to die instantly. Let's get the kill here, please. Mortelix should get the kill. Boom, got him. The problem here is, first of all, I want to Sober get more healing in. Bam, good heal. 2k heals, okay. Here comes you, Fiend, with the proc. I should evade no matter what. Not no matter what. I've ran out of focus. I might get hit here. I've evaded on FC, on freaking Firefly. If we land a counter with more, we do win that freaking fight. Okay. Not exactly the perfect stroke of Setsuka. I am struggling to make her trigger her ult. Like, even if I evaded more and countered more, I don't think I would have triggered my thing. Which is just sad. So I have to play slower, I think. But yep, not to mention, we see Elvira actually. Wow. You cannot fight Elvira with freaking Setsuka, I don't think. So, not fighting that one. Let's fight something else. You can't fight Luna as well, I think, right? The seal. The moment you put the seal on Setsuka, she's really much worse. Let's try fighting this, and we'll try going very, very slow with high evasion. We'll attempt something like that. I don't know how realistic it could be. The problem with evasion is that the others, right? Like, Setsuka is strong. Violet could be strong. Firefly could be strong, but can you evade that much with the rest of the evasion squad, right? But you know what? Let's just put caution to the wind. And we're gonna go full evasion. I'm talking Cart. I'm talking who else? I guess we could still put Firefly. But Firefly gets Renact though. I don't like that. Let's try someone bulkier. We'll try Green Violet because he is the bulkier one in my team. And finally, we want someone that's strong at the front. I guess we could go for FCC. Let's try that. All right. We'll be attempting this. I don't know how good this will be. This will be so stupid though. Everyone's evading. Hey, yeah, the win con here is actually going to be Setsuka, I think. Let's find out what happens. We have 20% evasion for the whole team for A-Cart. We have 20% evasion. I mean, 30% evasion for the whole team with Setsuka. Everyone should evade. I did not evade on FCC. Nice. So Renac comes in. Hits the Violet, has to miss. It's 100% chance, I think. Bam. Yep, there's the miss. So I land a counter already on Renac. Okay, that's pretty good. Landing the counter with Violet. That's pretty good. Wow. That is annoying. I can already feel it. You know what I'm saying? All right. Now we got my own FCC. Should I do anything here? Yes, I think so. I want to click S3. I want to make their Arunka take the turn so I can strip Arunka with my Setsuka. Most Arunka should have 30k HP though. So sometimes I still think, like, for instance, like if this Arunka is good, I don't know if it is, but if the Arunka is good, she'd have 30k HP. I might not even be able to strip. But we'll see what happens here. FCC with 26k health on the enemy end, which is not that crazy, but I'm guaranteed to miss here. All right, so that's a counter attack for SETSUKA. Absolutely fire. Lethal Whispers as well, triggering it again. Okay, this is a solo carry for SETSUKA, right? We got Violet there as well, just for numbers, honestly. He's just there for the numbers. Here comes Arunka, 24k HP. We can strip Arunka, ignore ER. Counter it again, yo. Yo, SETSUKA, I can feel it. It's so annoying. Miss again, counter again. Oh my god. That is so annoying. That's so annoying. Holy shit. All right. A card, I have the S3, but I don't have high effectiveness on my A card, which is bad. So I'll save it for now. I'll save it for now. Countered, but how did I land a provoke, man? All right, that's a miss, but you know, I can't counter a counter. That's whatever. All right, now we got Violet. We're gonna eat our apple. Get a bit of healing in there. And go for the S3. It's not gonna kill, but as long as I trigger SETSUKA, which is gonna happen soon, I don't see myself losing this. I didn't evade, which is unfortunate. Can I evade, please? Guaranteed evasion. There we go. Guaranteed evasion with A card. So we countered again. Didn't trigger anything, though. And now I think I can just do this. Oh my god. 30 fighting spirit. I need 10 more. One more counter. This will ignore ER, by the way. Full team ignore ER. Holy shit, that's annoying. Okay, this will go. Counter attack, guaranteed evasion. Because you have decreased hit chance. I trigger my Demon Blade. Licking the ball sack. And this one shots. Okay, alright. That killed the Renak. How? How did I even kill the Renak? Wait, don't you have offering? I mean, don't you have the buff that... You have this. You have this. I'm talking about this. Can I check it? It's right here. I can't check it. But yeah, they have the... There's the worst. There's so many words. Damage mitigation. Damage sharing. They should have damage sharing to Arunka, no? How did a Renak just die like that? Am I doing that much damage? Because that's crazy, no? But anyways, you can counter. You can kill stuff at this point. And oh! SETSUKA now has the Demon Blade buff. I think she's now immortal, right? She's now unkillable. At least for a bit. For the one turn, she's unkillable, right? I think that's how it works. But from this point on, I think there's no way I lose. So this will Gale. Just guaranteed miss because I'm an A card. I counter. Boom. Good counter. Did I trigger? I triggered again. 6k damage because I'm low HP. She does more if she's lower. Countered again. Oh my god. She's so annoying. She is so annoying. We can do it again almost. God damn, we can do it again. That's assuming you live. 6.8k again. And this just kills. I'm gonna say it. And a dual attack, why not? She's full HP. Yo, guys. How do you beat this? It's like either you can beat it by getting rid of my passive and then hit me, or you just lose. You just lose, no? How do you, like, out-sustain that? I think it's so difficult. God damn, I suppose if you're an AI, you don't know to hit SETSUKA first. I actually think you want to hit SETSUKA first, just to get rid of her. Because she doesn't have a passive that protects herself. She only gets it if she has max fighting spirit. That means you might want to consider the counter set. But I doubt it, right? You just keep it like this, no? In fact, you put Arunka at the front, making sure they have to hit Arunka. Put your A card at the side. Put your whoever at the side as well. Arunka could randomly get a miss, right? And if you miss, you counter attack. If they have any AoE, you have an A card at the side. You miss on the A card, guaranteed. And then you counter with SETSUKA just like that. I feel like that's so annoying. Oh my god, I think she's insane. Alright. Now, is she broken? I don't think she's broken. Because she certainly has some counters, right? Sea Phantom Politis definitely counters her to a certain extent. Because if she doesn't get to use her ulti, it's not that great, right? Her ulti's a hard-hitting move. Her ulti's like the Straza S3. It ends you. Yeah, when you live long enough to see it, it just ends you. But then otherwise, there's a lot of ways to counter this, I think. Because first of all, think about this. If you have Sea Phantom Politis, you're going to cut the 10 fighting spirit to 5. You're acquiring 5 fighting spirit, right? If you want to get to 100, and from 30 fighting spirit, you're getting 15 instead. So 15 from S3, 5 on S1. Do you know how many S1 you need to get the ult? It's going to take a while. I think you die at that point, right? She's also weak to debuffs, obviously. So if you have a speed down on SETSUKA, and if the enemy's like sealing you, if the enemy's like cutting your fighting spirit, it's a lot harder to work with her. But during times when it works out, I think one of the best combos, right? You put SETSUKA with Fire Flan or SETSUKA with A card, and then you add like what's your name? I forgot what the name is. Aram. You use Aram to like reset SETSUKA, so you can use S3. Setsuka gets reset. S3 again. You have 60 fighting spirit. Instantly, you probably get the ulti off. Which this ulti hurts a lot. It doesn't one-shot like bruisers, but it hurts, right? It hurts for sure. So that's an idea. It counters Hard City as well. I actually think she counters Hard City pretty well. As long as if your immunity and if they miss you, right? They can't really do much. So you put your A card in there. You put your evading Fire Flan in there. You put your Aram so you can get the immunity. You evade and then you like win from there, right? I think she's actually very promising. Wow. So should you pull Setsuka? I actually think yes. Because even if you don't have Fire Flan, which what are you doing? Come on, you gotta get the character. But, you know, you can still use her with, like, Savior Aiden. You feel me? And even if you don't, I've used her. I've used her with Lady of the Scales. I've used her with ML Aria. You can still evade. If you still evade, that's already annoying enough. Her value already is there if you can just evade with your team. Right? Someone that shouldn't have evaded, shouldn't have lived. My Crouch should not have lived. The Sharoon. Because Sharoon would have stripped me and then proc the extra damage. I would have died. But thanks to Setsuka, it missed, didn't strip me. I can kill them back. That is so annoying already. Holy shit. Now, again, there's ways to counter. You can seal it. Once you seal, Setsuka's just standing there. Can't do shit. There's anti-counters. You put a Mortelix in there. She can't counter. She's kind of whatever. There's Elvira. Stops Fighting Spirit. There is Sea Phantom. Cuts Fighting Spirit in half. A lot of ways to still deal with her. I think she's fairly, like, handleable, if that's even a word. You can handle her, but is she gonna be annoying? I think so. Like, imagine just a Runka could suddenly evade. That's annoying. Imagine even ML Haste, like a random ML Haste. You're trying to cleave an ML Haste. I could just put Setsuka in there, suddenly I evade. Setsuka plus A card, suddenly I evade. You're fucked. If I put Lady of the Scales plus a Runka plus Setsuka, some of them might evade, and you're fucked. That is so annoying, right? 100%. Yeah, counter 2 there, but yeah, I think she's got the niche. She's a win condition. Like, she has the win condition, like, factor to her, which is why I think she's good. So you definitely want one copy, all right? One copy, minimum. And yeah, that'll be all. Insanely attractive character, first of all, right? Let's check her out again. Like, I think Epic 7 knows their player base, right? They know we like characters like these. Come on now, do you not like it? I like it. I want to make this my wallpaper. But yeah, insanely attractive. And in terms of usability, I think it's very solid as well. I would say I would prefer higher HP. I think HP is your bread and butter. If you get to like 30k HP, that's just so nice. You want to make sure you land your S3, making sure they have decreased chance. That's so annoying because you build her slow as well. She does not need speed at all. Build her slow. You put the decreased hit chance on after they buff their team because they're faster, right? And then they just have decreased hit chance. They're forced to be countered. That's so annoying. But yeah, 10 out of 10, not 10 out of 10. I'll give her like a 7.5 out of 10. Not because she's bad. It's just because she's annoying. Like, I can imagine fighting her and being very annoyed. Yeah? But otherwise, she's just good. If we take away the fact that I would hate fighting against her, she's like an 8 out of 4, 9 out of 10 for me. She seems really strong. Alright? Is it healthy for the game? I don't think so, because it's RNG. Right? But, well, it is what it is. I would grab one if I were you. That'll be all. Let me know what you think about Setsuka. Good luck if you are pulling for her. More content coming soon with edits and such. Still trying to like find my feet with a lot more responsibilities lately. Adulting is like that. But yep. That'll be all though. Hope you guys enjoyed this one. Hey, yeah. God, she's hot. Take care.